Ay, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. What up, y'all? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? There we go. Why is it not working? Here we go. What up, y'all? If you've been to Mexico, you know what this is. So let me tell y'all. So today, first, we were talking. I came on earlier, but something happened. Let's just make sure that Delta doesn't give me a call again because they are in hot water, which and Air de Mexico too. They're all in hot water right now. But I wanted to come to you guys about something. I'm gonna move it to some better light. One second. Hey. Come to you guys about some current events that happened. So I don't know what that is. Okay, let me just make sure my ringer is on. So first, I know we were talking about earlier. I wanted to talk about something. This Latinos for Trump. Okay, so I have a lot of questions. I have a lot of I don't want to say concerns, but I do have a lot of feedback when it comes to Latinos for Trump. And I think it comes from a lot of different things because I think from the outside looking in, being in Mexico, it doesn't feel like there's a lot of racism, and like I told you guys in the video, I think anybody that moves to the States has to kind of assimilate, or try to assimilate whiteness. And I'll tell you why first. I've seen some of the Mexicans here, or I guess Hispanics, um, and they've never given me races. They give me classes. They do give me classes. And I think there's a lot of things, and I want to break that down to you guys of what that equates to. When you're thinking about classism, you're thinking about what do they present. I always tell people that, like, when you think about Mexico in general, they are colonialized in a way that visually, where like we may have been taught like wealth doesn't have to be seen. Some of the Americans do think this as well. Wealth that doesn't have to be seen. You can be wealthy but not show how much money you have. Here, you can see it. So I remember when I first got here, I wouldn't say it was more classes than races. You could see it tell people were kind of like standoffish a little bit. And then I remember it being the moment that I popped my shit. And when I say pop my shit, let me tell y'all what that means. That means when I wear Christian Dior, when I buy Gucci glasses, when I do this, when I do that, then there was a little more respect put out there. There was a little more like, oh, okay, you know, and I didn't have to worry about that so much. Now, when it came to other things like that, I never when I started doing that and I started, you know, my body was better, hitting the gym, personal trainer. There was a lot more respect in that aspect. You didn't really have to worry about people mistreating you. And I remember somebody asked me when I was thinking about buying a car, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna buy a car. And they're like, why? And I'm like, I think it's just like a status symbol. And I think here, in order to get respect, you have to show status. And that's just how I felt. Now, I did think about getting like a electric car versus a gas car. But I remember vividly telling people this was a status thing. Like it was a status thing to Mexico. So when I think about the Latinos that actually went to the States, that are actually making money, that are actually living the life, I can actually see that classism rising. Not taking away that I think some of them are racist, but I can see that where they come from, they're used to classism, and I can see them also, which is racism. I can also see them saying, once I get a certain status, back up. And depending on where they live at, let's be honest, most of the people in Florida, if they're in Florida, I can't see the Cubans and the Venezuelans and things like that treating Rick Ross or Diddy or all the stars that live in Miami that are black. I can't see them try to treat them weird, but I can see them treating poor black people weird. So I'm not going to go too deep into that because I do have some respect for Latinos, not all, the ones that I've experienced here in Mexico. So I want to try to stay off this topic. I don't understand why they want to assimilate whiteness. That's something that some of my Latin followers, I want you guys to drop down in the comments. Let me know why. Let me know why that would be a thing, or why that's a thing. So next, I wanted to show you guys something. Let me show you this right here. I want to talk about this. Let me show you guys something. So going back from that, I want to talk about this because this came out fairly yesterday.
No, we can't talk at the same time.
Well, I apologize for being late. Excuse me.
Stop.
Are
Ms.
you?
Arbridge,
You
get
asked
put
me a
out, okay?
question. I'm
I
just trying to
know.
answer it.
I know. Whatever you're trying to prepare down. You got to put your properly dressed on.
I
don't do
am
the robe.
properly dressed. I have on a t-shirt. I am properly
Is that a
dressed.
robe? Is that a robe?
It's the problem, sir. I'm not even doing that. You asked me a question. I'm answering. My daughter is sick. I had to keep her home from school. I'm just trying to feed her. That is
That's
it.
understandable, but you're in court.
Ms. Arbridge.
Yeah, you're in
Ms.
court.
Arbridge, I'm sorry that your daughter is sick. But again, you're in court, okay? And we're going to treat it as such. I asked
Okay,
you.
I'm properly dressed.
No,
I have
don't
on
talk while I'm
clothes.
talking.
I have on clothes. I have on clothes. I have on clothes.
Fine, Ms.
I have on
Arbridge.
clothes. I have on clothes.
Arbridge.
Yes, I did.
Ms. Arbridge.
So when I called,
No, we can't talk at the same time.
So first, I want to talk about that. Like, I think that was kind of crazy that he took this route. I think there was a few things that happened in that. I think that he wanted to kind of you know make a example out of her. Let's be honest. He definitely wanted to make an example out of her. He definitely was upset. I will say this though: if you're going to be in court, let's just be honest. If you're going to be in court, and you're going to want to also be able to be, taking these, because let's just be honest, a lot of us didn't used to have this. We didn't used to have court inside inside. So for me, I'll be honest, it was kind of very weird to me to see something like this, to be able to like see it and be like, she's actually in court, but she says she has a kid. Let's be honest, these young kids don't know nothing about court. They don't know how this court stuff is working. When we were younger, you had to actually show up in the court. If you had a kid, you had to get a babysitter. I think he was on like a power trip, if I had to be honest. He was on a power trip. And I can still see the respect for the court, that he's wanting the respect for the court. But I think like if you're gonna be doing virtual anything, let's be honest, virtual anything, you need to be open to what may take place, like, and that's just for me. Like, I feel like if it's going to be an open court, you need to be open to people doing stuff like this. So definitely think he was on a power trip, but that's how the courts are in the States. I wanted to show you guys something else. This one is interesting, and I think it's only because these people, when I tell you, like, this, let me tell y'all, I don't get it. I don't get it. Instead of just working harder, instead of being better, instead of doing what you want everybody to do by climbing these ladders to be better, to be big artists and things like that, you all basically said, we're going to split the country album into two categories now because next time we want somebody white to be able to win. That's it. This is all this is. I wish people can see it for what it is and just be like, yeah, this is exactly what they're doing. Like the whole thing of you all wanting to do all of this and say all of this is just because y'all don't want to work harder. And for people that have said that you created a genre and this is who you guys are, I find it very interesting that now all of a sudden you want to split this genre into two, and now it's like, okay, let's split the genre into two because last time Beyonce won, and if this ever happens again, at least we'll have two winners. So you're gonna basically have, it says the decision follows the moment. Basically, it says the Recording Academy just dropped some big news. Starting in the 2026 Grammys, they are splitting Best Country Album into two fresh categories: Best Contemporary Country Album and Best Traditional Country Album, which is wild, which is basically saying there's a black country album that's going to be a white country album. I just don't get it. That's just my personal stance. I do not think these people are weird. Like, not living in the States has taught me that they are so weird on so many levels that instead of just saying we gonna grind hard, we gonna make sure we got to do what we do, they'll do something like this. They'll say, okay, we're just gonna split the category. Like we're gonna split the category into two. We're gonna make it something better, and that's just what y'all gonna have to deal with. And it's like, why y'all just don't want to work harder? Like you said, y'all made the damn you made the genre. Tell your people to get big and do better. So I think that was very interesting. I don't think that in this time, in this space, it's something that people should, you know, care about. And I actually agree with, I think it was Jamie Foxx, to stop caring about these white award shows and stop putting precedence over our own. That's why I tell people every day, like I got in like wanting to start talking about different people and celebrities just because it was like that. But to be honest, I don't give a damn about these people, to be honest. Let me show y'all what happened at, oh, she looked really good. Let me show y'all what happened with Senator Alex Padilla. So I don't know if y'all have seen this. Let me show you. But look at this. I want y'all to take a look at this.
Hands up, hands up. I'm Senator Alex Padilla. I have questions for the secretary because the fact of the matter is a half a dozen violent criminals that you're rotating on your hands off.
How many of our ICE agents have been shot?
On the ground. On the ground. Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
If you let my hands go, I stand behind my back.
All right. Cool. One hand. Lay flat. Lay flat.
Other hand, sir. Other hand.
So look at our should have been our president. It says United States Senator Alex Padilla was representing the millions of Californians who are demanding answers to this administration's actions in Southern California. This is shameful and stunning abuse of power. And let me tell y'all something. I cannot agree more. I could not agree more. I don't care how you feel about, he's a congressman, like a senator, sorry. He's a senator. And despite what we may feel, despite what we may say, he's a senator. In no shape or form should he have been wrestled down by the FBI. And I get it. I want the law enforcement, which is probably going to be difficult to do, but I want the law enforcement in the United States to grow a fucking spine. I don't care if I don't care. The fact that you can hear her talking in the background, Christine, you could hear her talking in the background. And by the way, she is a trash human being, like trash human being. And when I tell you, at some point in time, you have to learn how to respect each other. Not just as adults. And I don't care about all of the hoopla or I'm a Republican, you're a Democrat. That's a senator. At the end of the day, he works for the people. So for the FBI, it's not, if anything, your president, who is a R word, apist, who has SA'd a lot of women, and you wouldn't arrest him. You wouldn't put him in handcuffs. And I think these people are so weird, like they're so weird. And I want to show you what type of people voted for him. Um, Let me show you. I'm going to show you something. I want to show you something. Let me show you something. I want to show you something if I can find the video. If I can find it. She was a Trump. She's like, I want to find this video. Her dad. That's if it comes up. I wish I had it. Supporter on, what's it called? On pro-choice. I wish I can find this for y'all to see with son. Trump supporter on pro-choice. When I tell you, I wish I could find it. She was just a Trump supporter that basically was saying she had her brother basically. And she was just basically saying like, I'm a Trump supporter and here's, if it was up to me, I had to got rid of my son and this and that. I'm gonna find it for y'all. Like I want y'all to see this. Supporter. I think she was like pro-choice, pro-life. She was pro-life. And when I tell y'all, what's so crazy about it is when these people just be talking, it don't even seem like they understand what they're saying. Like they just say anything. It was pro-life. It was pro-life. So pro-lifer, Trump supporter. And it was like so crazy just to see it. And I'm like, what? And she's like, yeah, our word describes having a son by her father. I wish I can find it. When I tell you, I feel like they scraped it, I literally just saw it. But it's things like that. And it's like, you're going to be people that are, oh my God, you're going to be people like that just completely just tries to disregard everything. And that's kind of like crazy to me. Like it's crazy to me. And look, I'm about to get out of here because I know they're going to call me soon. let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. Because I know a lot of people have been talking about, I know a lot of people have been talking about staying fit and things like that. But I want to talk about, for one, I would never talk about Kanye West on here because I ain't got time. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. Gavin Newsom still up. And let me tell y'all something. No, matter of fact, I'm not gonna say nothing. For all the people that have been in my comments, the people that have been in my comment, the Trumpers that are in my comments, I don't give a damn about y'all. I really don't. Like coming over here to comment, to tell me I'm stupid. I know it's one of my videos. It's the video is still going up right now, and the video is still getting more and more comments. To come over here to try to tell me about myself or to tell me anything that you want to tell me, I don't give a damn. Like, I think the video now has 49 comments, and there's people still commenting on the video, and the views are still going up. I don't care about that. I don't think that you're rational people. I don't think that you're smart people. I don't think that you're people that can see outside of your Trump field glasses. I will never care that hard to give you guys that much. I will say your mama. I do not care about that because I am not going to be the person that's going to be take the high road. If you come over here on my page as a Trumper and you are saying nasty things to me, I will say nasty things back. That's just it. So I don't think that there's going to be space, to be honest, for me to even give a damn about y'all like that. And I want y'all to understand that I don't care. So, but what was I gonna say? I am gonna start doing lives. Oh my God, what happened? Oh, okay. I am gonna start doing lives um, in public because I do want you guys to see Mexico City. I do want you to start experiencing Mexico City. And here's the thing, I love doing lives now. I think they were saying like the streams and stuff, they're usually long for the streamers. So I thought like being a streamer would be pretty cool just to kind of show my life. I really only would rather stream because I have no fucking way to I have no way to record videos and vlogs. I would rather give you guys real time what's going on than to try to edit a video, do this, do that. I'm gonna just give you guys lives, and that's what we're gonna go from there. I'm gonna do some videos, like if I go on trips and things like that, I'll try to vlog. But I'd rather vlog when I'm with like my family or my significant other and things like that. Then it makes it a little more comfortable for me. All right. So as always, guys, make sure you like and comment. This was just a short video. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm actually going to stream in the gym tomorrow, which I rarely do. I'm going to stream in the gym tomorrow because I finished work a little bit early, and then I'm going to show you guys my workouts because I don't think people understand that I be in the gym getting it. So as always, guys, I love you so much. I will see you guys very soon. And have a great day, and nos vemos pronto.